Hello and welcome, dear listeners. We're so grateful to have you here with us today. Every story we share is made possible because of your support, and it truly means the world. If you enjoy stories of betrayal, justice, and hidden truths, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us keep bringing you powerful, unforgettable stories, and it ensures you never miss the next one. Now, settle in, get comfortable, because today's story is one you won't forget. Marcus Hill was a 34-year-old IT consultant living in Dallas, Texas. He was steady, reliable, and maybe a little too trusting. His friends often joked that Marcus was the guy who would give you the shirt off his back and apologize if it wasn't ironed. 3 years earlier, he had met Alina at a corporate networking mixer. She was a marketing manager, charismatic, confident, and with a spark that instantly drew people to her. Marcus was smitten from the first moment. Within 6 months, they were inseparable. Within a year, they were married in a small courthouse ceremony. Marcus didn't think twice when Alina suggested keeping the wedding private, just until her conservative family got comfortable with the idea. She explained that her parents were traditional, protective, and had always envisioned her marrying within their cultural circle. Marcus, eager to be patient, didn't press. But after 3 years of marriage, something about the secrecy began to gnaw at him. He had never met her family. He wasn't on their group chats, wasn't invited to holidays, and when he asked, she brushed it off. They're old-fashioned, babe. They wouldn't understand us yet. The issue came to a head one Friday evening. Marcus had suggested they fly to Houston for her cousin's engagement party. It seemed like the perfect opportunity to meet her relatives. Alina's reaction shocked him. She grew defensive, almost panicked. "You don't get it, Marcus," she snapped. "I'm not ready to bring you around my family. Please don't push this." Marcus sat there stunned. He wasn't just hurt, he felt invisible. How could he be her husband but still feel like a stranger in her life? That night, he confided in his best friend, Derek. "Bro, 3 years in and she won't even introduce me? Something's off. Either she's hiding me or hiding something from me." Derek, blunt as always, replied, "If she's not showing you to her people, maybe she doesn't want them to know you exist." Those words burned in Marcus's chest as he went to bed. The next morning, less than 24 hours after the argument, Marcus's phone rang. The caller ID showed a number he didn't recognize. He answered groggily. "Hello." A warm female voice responded, "Is this Marcus Hill?" "Yes, who's this?" "This is Rosa. I'm Alina's mother." Marcus's heart nearly stopped. In 3 years, he had never spoken to her, never even heard her voice. "I want to say something to you," Rosa continued. Her voice trembled, but it carried surprising warmth. "From today forward, you are my son." Marcus sat up in bed, utterly confused. "But I don't understand. Alina told me you weren't ready to meet me." There was a pause. Then Rosa sighed. "Marcus, Mijo, I only found out last night that you are married to my daughter." "I never knew." Marcus's stomach dropped. According to Rosa, Alina had told her family she was single. For 3 years, she had kept up the charade, claiming she was too focused on her career to settle down. She had even dodged blind dates her family arranged, inventing excuses about traveling for work. But the truth slipped out during a heated conversation the night before. Rosa had confronted Alina about her evasiveness around family events. In the argument, Alina blurted out, "Fine, I'm married, okay? I've been married for 3 years." The revelation exploded like a grenade. Her parents were shocked. Her father reportedly stormed out of the room. Her mother, however, was less angry and more heartbroken. She picked up the phone and called Marcus. "Whatever my daughter has done, I don't blame you," Rosa told him. "If you married her, you must love her. That makes you family. And if she's too ashamed to bring you to us, I will bring us to you. You're my son now." Marcus felt a mix of relief, anger, and sadness. For the first time, he was acknowledged. But it was also confirmation of his worst fear. His wife had been lying, not just to him, but to everyone. That evening, when Alina returned from work, Marcus confronted her. "Your mom called me today," he said flatly. Alina froze. Her purse slipped from her shoulder. She called me son, Marcus continued. She told me she only found out yesterday that you were married. 3 years, Alina. 3 years of lies. Why? Tears welled up in her eyes. She tried to explain, claiming she feared her family's judgment, that she wanted to protect both sides from conflict. But Marcus wasn't convinced. Protect me, he shot back. Or protect yourself. Were you embarrassed of me or of us? Her silence said more than her words. In the days that followed, Marcus began piecing together other inconsistencies. Why she always avoided family gatherings. Why she insisted on traveling alone during holidays. Why she deflected whenever he suggested posting wedding photos on social media. It dawned on him. Alina had been living a double life. With Marcus, she was a married professional woman. With her family, she was still single Alina, the successful daughter who hadn't settled down. When Marcus pressed her further, she admitted to something even more devastating. She had used the single facade to maintain a closeness with an old family friend her parents hoped she would marry. While she denied ever being physically unfaithful, the emotional betrayal cut deep. Marcus spent long nights weighing his options. Friends gave conflicting advice. Some urged him to walk away immediately, calling her deception unforgivable. Others suggested counseling, noting that fear of family rejection can push people into desperate choices. But Marcus couldn't shake one image from his mind, Rosa's trembling voice saying, "You are my son." It wasn't just about Alina anymore. It was about trust, identity, and dignity. Marcus eventually told Alina he needed space. He moved in with Derek temporarily. In that time, Rosa reached out again. She invited him to Houston, promising that, regardless of Alina's actions, he had a place in their family. When Marcus visited, the reception was overwhelming. Her siblings hugged him. Her father, initially cold, shook his hand after a long silence. The irony wasn't lost on Marcus. The family he was supposedly not good enough for accepted him more warmly than his wife had. The marriage, however, never fully recovered. Months later, Marcus filed for divorce. Alina begged for another chance, but by then, trust was shattered. In interviews with close friends afterward, Marcus summed it up. "I could forgive a lot, but not being hidden. Love should never live in the shadows." When her mom called me son, I felt more married than I had in 3 years of being her husband. Marcus's story is more than one man's heartbreak. It's a mirror held up to the way secrecy corrodes the very foundation of a relationship. For 3 years, he was not denied affection, not denied companionship, but denied visibility. That denial was its own kind of wound. Secrets rot relationships. They don't need to be explosive lies to cause damage. Sometimes, the silence is more destructive than any argument. A marriage cannot thrive when one partner is forced into the shadows, when birthdays, holidays, and introductions become moments of absence rather than connection. To be loved but hidden is not love, it is erasure. Now let's bring it to you, the audience. Do you think Marcus made the right choice by leaving, or should he have given Alina another chance? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every single one. As you reflect, remember that betrayal doesn't always wear the face of infidelity. Sometimes, it looks like secrecy, silence, and shame. Protect yourself by recognizing the signs early. If someone keeps you hidden, you are not their partner, you are their secret. If this story spoke to you, make sure to subscribe for more real-life betrayal stories. Each one carries lessons that can protect you, guide you, and remind you that respect is not optional, it's the foundation. Hit the like button, share this video with someone who might need it, and join us next time as we continue shining light on the truths many prefer to hide. Because in the end, the lesson Marcus leaves us with is simple but unforgettable: love should never live in the shadows.